Okay, today we're going to be starting off with a piece of paper that already has some squares that are outlined in the center. You get to pick the color that you're starting with. You can pick any color. You'll notice that we have this T shape in the center. We have one box that's completely in the center, and then we have one above it, one to the left, one underneath it, and one to the right. So the first step is just to color these boxes. You can color the center one a different color, and then the four that are on the outside something else. So I'm going to start by coloring the center box one color. I'm choosing light blue. And then see how this box touches the one above it because they share an edge. These are called the edges. Every box has 4 edges. So this box shares an edge with this one. And this box shares an edge with this one that's already colored, and so does the bottom one, and so does the side one. So these 4 boxes, I'm going to color them a different blue. Or a different color. I'm just choosing dark blue. Make sure when you color, you're not just scribbling, you're coloring nice and neatly, and you have even strokes. The neater you go, the better your whole picture is going to look. You're trying to cover all the white space. All right. Next, I'm going to go probably with my pencil again so I can outline them. And again, I'm going to color all the ones that share a straight edge, not the ones that are diagonal, so not this one, but this one, yes, because it has a straight edge. So I'm going to put one on top. Basically, I'm doing the same thing, but to all the dark blue boxes. So that one's going to get colored. This one, because it's on the left of this one, is also going to get colored, okay, because it touches it on a straight edge. But I'm also going to color this one because it shares a straight edge with a blue. All right, then I'm going to go down because this one shares 2 straight edges. Then I'm going to go down some more because this one shares 1 straight edge with that one. Then I'm going to go over to the side, far to the right, and then this one. Remember that we're doing the boxes that share a straight edge with the last color, not the first color we used, but the last color we used. So in this case, it's the dark blue. Now I get to pick a different color. If I'm going to go like using the rainbow as a guidance, I might go with purple next. That would be after blue. This is like a blue purple. We'll see how this looks. Yeah, it's purple. All right. So next, we're going to do the same pattern. So remember that we're looking for all the ones that share a straight edge with the purple side. So I'm still going to do the one on top. And if you'll notice with the purple, we kind of have this diamond shape. That's kind of what we want for every single row. So you can start seeing the pattern. The next one's going to be this one because it shares these 2 straight edges. Then this one because it shares these 2 straight edges. And then the one on the left. You're also going to have one on the bottom. You're also going to have one on the right, and all the ones in between. So it's kind of like a staircase that comes down. And same thing on this side. And same thing on this side. And my next color would be blue and red make purple. So we're going to go with red. And if you start getting comfortable with the pattern, and you can kind of see it with your eyes and you don't have to draw it, then that's okay. You can skip that part of the drawing. I would recommend starting with the top box. Then the bottom box. Then go to the left side. Then go to the right side. So kind of you know where to stop. And then you can do all the ones that are in between. Okay, if you have time to get this far, which I've gone all the way through the whole entire rainbow, or any other colors that you want. You don't have to use the rainbow. You can use any other colors that you want. If you want to start getting a little creative, there's a couple of things you can do. You can start alternating, like doing 2 at a time, like this. Or you can start with some different patterns, like maybe I want to do this one at the top, but instead of doing the diamond pattern, maybe I want to make some patterns across. So you can experiment using the graph papers or the graph squares. So maybe from this one, maybe I want to have more like an X type of shape. So I'm going to come to this one. So I kind of made 3 in a row that are diagonal, and now maybe I want to make 3 in a row that go the other way. And after these 3 in a row, if I want to, I can make another one. Or maybe one down here. And then from here, maybe I want to come back down. So it's going to go up like a zigzag and then back down. And I'm going to stop at this level. Okay, and you're going to kind of see what that looks like. You'll also notice I started using black instead of another color, but again, you can use any color you want. I wanted something different from the very colorful diamond part. Since I'm doing something different with these, I wanted it to stand out. Once I went all the way down, so basically I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that go up, and then starting with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that go down, and now I'm going to go back up. Until I run out of paper. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. 5 that come down, 5 that go up. Until I run out of paper. Now I'm going back to these. Remember I had these 3. I'm also going to make another one at the top. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's kind of hard to see the pattern, but you will always see that its partner on the other side. So I have the center one. Remember that one's the most important one because it's where you start. And then I'm going down diagonally, and now I'm starting to go back up. So what's interesting about all these patterns is once you start doing them, you're going to notice that you're going to have even more patterns in between. Sometimes you plan for them and sometimes you don't. Right? Now I'm on this one, so I'm going to come back down again diagonally. And then I'm going to start to go back up because this is my bottom level. Actually, and for this one, I would come back down. Okay, so now what I have is like a crisscrossing pattern up and down. And then inside of these, remember the original T shape that we had? I have a T shape in the middle. See? So there's different things that start popping up once you start doing the patterns. Just do what you want. If you want, I can continue to extend these little diagonal lines if I want to. I can just continue to extend them as far as I can, like that. It just depends on what you want to do. Just experiment with it.